LoveLine.
Sure.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content.
You got here early tonight. What's going on? You all right?
Listener discretion is advised.
I didn't know, you know.
How did the oven look?
Ooh.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
is LoveLine.
Wow.
New oven.
Adam Carolla
Oven.
and Dr. Drew.
Yeah. Hey, everyone, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, from Arrested Development, Will Arnett is here. You want to know my problem? You want to know why I go insane in life? Is I get in between the people that have the misunderstanding, and I know what each one of them is talking about.
Yes.
It's a curse. And I'll explain in a second. It's like I'm the guy who's talking to someone, and I hear someone in the background, Johnny. And I'm like, Johnny. And I'm thinking to myself, are you going to respond to your own goddamn name, or do I have to say something? And okay, hey, Johnny. Yeah, someone's calling your name.
Yeah, and you know what he wants, too.
I'm just saying I go through my life responsible for hearing all this kind of stuff,
Yes.
and that's why I'm like a battery that's going to go long, like a flashlight that's been left on in some pup tent and Never land. I'm just going to burn out too soon. But here's the exchange right before we went on the air. Drew said, how's your oven? Because I painted my oven over the weekend. And Will said, you got a new oven? And Drew said, oven. And I realized now I have to get in between. I have to step in. So, Will, I know you're confused because Drew said oven after you asked if I got a new oven.
But he started the show with a spring and a smile in his voice. He sounded upbeat and interested in the show for a change, even though he had to get involved with it. But it's good. So tell him about the oven. Tell him about it.
No, I'm curious why you said oven when he
because
said
I thought he said
oven.
I thought he said you got
Lovin'?
what? You got what?
Lovin'.
You thought I said some lovin'. Did you say
no,
oven?
I said oven.
Yes.
And then I said
good.
oven, too.
That's the
Did I hear correctly? Was it oven? Was oven the word?
Oven was the word.
Yes, it is. And somehow I only hear...
He baked his oven. Well,
I didn't bake
that.
my
You
oven.
baked the
I painted
paint.
it.
Yes.
I painted it with automotive paint. And my refrigerator.
I don't know if I've ever been so sorry about asking a question as I am right now.
Well, it was
hang around here for a while more. Don't worry.
It was torture for me because the mics went on the split second you said oven, and I realized now I'm tortured. I can't correct what Will thinks that Drew said, and Drew doesn't know what Will just said.
You started the show interested in the show. It's what I love about that.
Shush up, Drew. Are you high? Will Arnett.
Well, now that you mention it.
What kind of oven, though?
Dear Viking, dear friend, Will Arnett, who I've never seen outside the studio, but I feel we're sort of kindred spirits.
Yeah. We've talked about it before. It'll never happen.
We could definitely hang, although we won't.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know we could.
Yeah. It's great.
And it'd be one of those things that if we did run into each other somewhere, it'd be like, wow, Will, great, finally, forced to hang, but looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But not so much that we're going to exchange phone
then
numbers.
It'd be weird by that point. It's like being friends for too long and then having sex or something.
Well, yeah, we would have sex.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's weird because you've been attending it for so long.
I'd put a bun in his oven.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Drew, quiet down. Why do my ears work better than yours, or is your brain? Is something wrong with your brain?
But when he asked the question,
yes, why you said oven?
Didn't hear him say oven. I heard him say.
Why do I hear him say oven?
Your ears are better than mine.
But how can you hear him say another word that wasn't the word he said?
That's never happened before. That one person has heard one.
I know,
thing and
but
the
there's
other
something
nothing.
going on in your brain. It ain't your ear.
My ears
You're
are older.
expecting him to say something.
Oh, it's all yes, of course. You're absolutely right. There's always expectation of things.
That's where you go. That's where you go.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah, expectation affects what you hear and what you experience.
Well,
it's kind of the way that your brain.
Your
brain. Now, I'm not a scientist. This is going to shock a ton of people.
Go ahead.
But don't you, your brain, sometimes when you look from one object to another, it actually, you don't necessarily, I don't see look from you to you. My brain kind of fills in.
Yes, it fills in.
In between. So maybe your brain does the same thing hearing-wise.
No,
absolutely.
And I think that's the interesting part of this whole thing, which is, and this is not an attack on my dear colleague, Drew.
No, it's an interesting.
But it's interesting because.
An uncomfortable observation.
Uncomfortable, but this is part of the process, and you have to let yourself go. This is step 13 for you, Drew.
It's all about the process.
The thing is you had to have a brain go in another direction or expecting another answer. Otherwise, it would be difficult to convert what was something into something else.
Right. Not only that, but you know how my brain's always going in overdrive anyway, so it's exactly the kind of brain that would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right.
Your brain is like the new software they have for computers where it's assuming what you're writing.
It makes assumptions.
And it makes assumptions.
Right.
Well, I don't want to say assumptions.
No, I make assumptions, and they're often wrong, and that's a mistake.
And we all do.
Right. And
no, just me.
Will is not only the in Arrested Development, but is the voice of GMC, right?
Yeah.
Not more than you want, but
not more than
but
you
you're
need.
still going to pay for it.
Do you do anything for Fox?
No, I don't. Sadly, I don't. They have not called me.
I
All right,
swear.
do you want to check your brain
No, the
again?
reason I was going to ask is you brought this up and you told me I was wrong, and I am, of course, wrong. But there's somebody that sounds like you doing the OC.
Yes. Yes. I like to imitate that guy.
Okay.
Well,
because he
this
does
week
like
on the OC.
Yeah. This week on an all new The OC. Because he kind of goes, oh, like he's like from Maryland.
But he's from Huntington Beach all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right, do me a favor. Do this one. Someone's killing this week on Vegas. Someone's killing showgirls, and Dan wants to know why. All right.
This week on an all-new Vegas, someone is killing showgirls, and Dan wants to know why.
There you go. That was as much entertainment as I had from age 11 to 19. That was it. Just sitting there. I didn't even watch Vegas. I just watched him promo Vegas. And I was like, wow, this guy's got a car in his phone. And then I realized a phone in his car.
That's the T-Bird? Is it?
Yeah, I had the T-Bird. Yeah. I was like, oh, my God, there's no wire on his phone.
Did he have a phone? There were a couple people who had those phones.
He had a phone in his car. I think Vegas was the first. And I was thinking, I was looking at my life, and I was thinking, we barely have a toaster oven. Just barely. like it's a timeshare toaster oven. We get it on Monday and Wednesday and
Will
Thursday.
thinks you're kidding.
No, we had to share. No, well, we actually kept one toaster oven. Yeah. All right. So Will also married to Amy Poehler from Saturday Night Live, by the way, who's super funny and very talented and good looking too. You know, you don't normally get the good looking
and the funny.
Yeah. I mean, but Amy Poehler is very attractive and very talented.
She got hugged last night by Bono. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Oh, are
you pissed?
Well, I'm pissed. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He is. But does it?
Yeah.
He's got a plane in the morning.
I had this great. I can't stand Bono, by the way, because he's always at some summit meeting or he's out here on the Capitol steps or he thinks he's running this country. He wants to know what's going on with this country. You know. So I thought, first off, you're not from here, Bono or Bono or whatever you call yourself. There's a couple of things I think about you two. One is you got Bono, and then you got The Edge, and then you got Larry, what's his name? And I think, how sad is it when you're Larry, sandwiched in between The Edge and Bono? I'm Bono, I'm Edge, I'm Larry. You sound like an idiot, right? All right, but then I was thinking, look, go back to your crappy Ireland and get things straightened out over there. Don't worry about us. We're doing fine. No, he's over here doing his thing. And I thought, how would he like it if we did that to him? And then I thought, we send Bob Seger over to Ireland to straighten things out. And Bob just goes, "Hey Bono, I'm heading over to Ireland. I'm gonna talk to the Congress or whatever you guys have
the
over
Protestants
there.
and the Catholics.
I'm gonna get people together. I'm gonna protest. I'm gonna be angry about what's going on.
But you know what? They ought to send the Nuge with him too.
I was thinking Ted Nugent. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Well, Ted Nugent that's the muscle.
Yeah, and a rifle. Ted Nugent and a shotgun.
Ted is, here's the thing. You keep Ted in your hip pocket because it's like, listen, if Bob Seger's not working out, I will call Ted Nugent. You understand? He'll take an ATV to Ireland and he'll have a crossbow with him.
He'll wait the 6 weeks to have it shipped there, too. It'll be a slow burn.
Of a crossbow. Did you see that NBA fight the other night?
Yes.
Was there? Yeah.
It was huge. And I thought to myself, if first of all, the Major League Baseball has a long and rich history of things flying out of the stands, and only Milton Bradley is the only guy I've ever seen fly into the stands.
Right.
I mean, the reality is, even if somebody shot with a crossbow out of the stands, they should hail security and get the guy arrested. jump into the stadium.
I agree.
Who's paying your bills, guys?
Drew, you're thinking like a white guy. Number one. I mean, let's be honest.
Referencing baseball and all that. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Look, these guys, these athletes are like beaked up thoroughbreds.
Yeah, they're huge.
They. No, I just mean. You ever see like a horse that pulls a plow? That's you, Drew.
Yeah. Right. A mule that pulls a train.
Yeah. This.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever you do on the weekend.
Well, I think that.
But I just mean, I'm just saying a bird could land on you and your fur would just do that weird shiver movie. You wouldn't do anything. These guys are like thoroughbreds. You try to get them into the gate, their blood's coming out of their nostrils and so there's veins coming out and stuff. You agitate those guys, white or black, whatever they are, they're coming after you.
And if they don't perform exactly like you want, then everybody freaks out. Like, well, what, But you do have to ask the question: Would Michael Jordan have done it like a great player? Like would Larry Bird have done it? No.
Magic, no.
Would Magic have done it? No.
No.
And
Chamberlain would have.
Listen,
it's Chamberlain.
Yeah, he probably. He would have. A couple women on the way, and then he would have got to it.
It's clearly wrong, but these guys, one of the things that makes athletes great is shutting everything off and sort of like reacting. It's sort of like the great boxers, they're not looking around. They don't really even know where they are. They just tunnel vision on what's in front of them. And when these guys just react, their reaction time is 10 times faster than ours. They get hit with a beer. It's like, I'm killing. I don't think they even know where they are. And I'm not defending them.
Yeah, I'm not trying to call that a trait that I'd hail.
Well, look, here's all I'm saying. I'm not defending Artest or whoever went into the stands. On the other hand, don't throw beer on somebody if you don't want to get your ass kicked.
Right,
that's number one.
Yes.
I don't believe it's sort of like the zoo where there's a gorilla that could take your arms off, but there's a cage in between and we're going to torment it. Yeah. No, there's just a small fence, so don't go torment.
It's a table. It's a fold-up table.
Right.
Granted,
it's basically
there's
a table.
Horrible behavior on both sides.
Yeah,
right.
Granted.
And it really goes to the heart. I mean, without getting into it, we don't have the time for it. But it is, and it's going to sound so like liberal, which is really all it means is free liberal, which is hilarious that it's become a 4-letter word. But the idea that that sort of display on Friday night is really such a manifestation of where we're at. It really is. And if anybody thinks that it's not, then they're wrong, because the whole idea of my respect, you disrespected me, and trash talk, and all those things that are now such a big part of our vernacular that are just ridiculous notions, and they're all about pride and misdirected anger and all this sort of junk.
It's all about aggression.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, but on both sides, and then fans coming down to square off with
that was hilarious.
Like, that wouldn't have happened 20 years ago either. I mean, forget about the athlete going up there. I don't think the fan would have walked down and tried to square up with the guy.
People used to wear suits and wear hats and go to games, and there was a sort of there's no.
It's like I always think about flying. Guys would have like an ascot and a blue blazer on.
Yeah.
Now I got a guy cut off sweats and a boner, and he's wearing like one flip flop. That's what Southwest will get you. Guy's wearing a stocking,
a tank top.
Yeah, he's wearing a woman's stocking over his head.
That's nearly what you're wearing right now. We're not flying though.
I'm not exposing myself to hundreds of people.
Right.
Yeah, guy's just sitting there. He's wearing the tank top. No pockets. I'm like, what do you do? Just carrying your ID around? Like, what do you do with your keys when you travel? Like,
he doesn't have any stuff. He doesn't have any stuff.
Where is he going in the loose and by the way,
Albuquerque.
I don't mind a tank top, but the one where the bottom of the armpit goes down lower than your hip, that ain't a tank top. It's barely a poncho. Yeah, that's what Tyson wears into the ring. Just a towel with a hole in it. I don't need to be seeing stretch marks around your liver while I'm sitting trying to eat my peanuts.
Makes for a great bouquet, though.
Yeah, this is where it all started in airline travel, and then and now it's moved its way to the arena. But no one's right, everyone's wrong. But all I'm saying is if you're a guy who you got to understand too, these guys were the big men on campus. I mean, they don't have anybody no one came up to them when they were 17, 6'6",
high school campus, by the way.
265, and started to pick on them. No one ever told these guys no. You're sitting there, all of a sudden you get hit in the back of the head with a beer. You just turn around.
It's game on.
That's it. It's game on. It's a switch that's thrown.
Speaking of game on, let's
take some calls.
Take some calls here.
All right. Kitty?
Yeah.
You're 21?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Don't hang up on her, Adam. Don't.
What's happening?
I mean, do hang up on her, please. Put her on hold.
Oh, yeah?
Please put her on hold.
Well, maybe we'll just talk to her.
Excellent.
How do you like that?
Horrible. I'm angry. I hate it.
See? I got a brain too, buddy. Kitty?
What'd I do?
You're 21? No, we just had a bad connection, so I put my finger over the button.
Sorry.
What's
Hi.
up?
My boyfriend is twice my age, and we've been dating for about 6 months, and we haven't done anything but kiss. And I was wondering if there's kind of a delicate way I could ask him where we're not having sex.
Twice your age, so he's 42.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
I know what it is. Either herpes or gay.
Ooh.
Or married.
Oh, I know.
No, not married, divorced, not gay, staunch Republican, staunch
But no, let's
Catholic,
just take
he's from
take in Kitty for a second. They've got a little bit of the little something here.
What's going on with you? I like the herpes or gay part, which is going to be a new show we're going to try to work out.
Herpes or gay?
Here, do the VO for it. It's time to play. Your host, Adam Carolla. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Adam Carolla, for an all-new week of Herpes or Gay.
Yeah. Thank you, Will. Thanks. Great job. Hey, you guys give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. Fantastic. Well, you all know how the game is played. Yeah, that'd be a good game. You could be the announcer. You'd be my Rod Rowdy. Who was the
Price is
the
Right.
announcer? No, The Price is Right for all those.
Oh,
Yeah, he just
Rod?
passed away.
I can't remember his name.
I thought it was like Roddy. Oh, it's
Rod
going-
something.
Look it up.
I'll do it.
All right, you're in, Kitty.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to get a big fat check in the mail every week when this thing goes to syndication.
What do you do for a living, Kitty?
I'm an actress. I'm unemployed right now.
And what's the nature of your relationship with your boyfriend? How did you meet him? That kind of thing.
We were in a play together.
Yeah. Would he? What?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Would he call you his girlfriend? Is that what he thinks of about this relationship?
Yeah, he's called me his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And have you brought up why there's been no sex with him?
No, I just don't know how to put it.
Here's how you put it. In the past, when I've had boyfriends, we had sex.
Yeah, that's weaving another penis into the mix, though.
Or just saying, I've always thought when I had a boyfriend, it meant we were having sex.
Right.
So that's the thing. I've never actually had a boyfriend because I've only dated girls up to this point.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I felt it right at the beginning.
That's right.
You called it.
All right, so Kitty, something's going on with your sexual satellite
I got
dish
the
too.
hostility thing.
Oh, you angry man? When were you molested?
I was 8.
Yeah.
8. Okay, that's gonna be another game we're gonna work on.
When we molested?
Yeah, when were you molested?
Time to play. When we molested?
Thank you.
When did your dad rape you?
Kitty?
No.
Okay,
no,
so
it
you
wasn't my dad.
wasn't your dad? Who was it?
It was my best friend's dad.
Oh, nice. That's a nice twist.
That's first, this could be horrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, your dad doing it to you is like sort of deeply disturbing, but your friend's dad is sort of frightening at the same time.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
it's all
all
a
bad,
mess.
yeah.
All right.
So,
What are we gonna do? How about a little therapy, Kitty?
well, no, wait, Katie, bring it up with your boyfriend. If there's something, you have a history of.
I wonder if he thinks she's his girlfriend.
Well, I wonder
Like you
if
said.
he's gay, as gay or herpes. Again.
Whoa,
We're back to
you
that.
met him on the
stage.
on the stage.
She's
Yeah.
a lesbian. They're
Unless
trying.
he had
What
yeah,
play were you doing?
yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
What play were you doing?
It was Our Town, I think.
Gay,
Gay.
Yeah.
gay.
He's not gay.
Look,
not gay.
If he was on stage and didn't have a roll of duct tape on his belt and was working on something, he was actually in the play.
The guy.
He's gay.
No, no. He was in the crew.
Oh, crew.
okay. All right, there we go.
Oh, well,
It's not
that
gay.
then doesn't matter what the production is, unless it's Our Town.
What made you
in
leave
which-
women for this guy?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't plan on it. It just kind of happened.
Yeah,
All right,
I
just
got
just
horrible.
confront it.
I mean, imagine somebody that she was really attracted to. She's got all these issues with men. Super attracted to this guy. Guys want to have sex. What is up with this guy?
All right, well, just go
Go ahead and talk with
to
him. We don't have enough information to give you anything useful except to say you just need to talk with him. And the fact that you won't talk with him is sort of bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
It's of course you would talk to him about something like this. Go ahead and feel justified in bringing it up.
Now I'm going nuts with the announcer from The Price is Right.
There was Jay something.
Rod Roddy.
Rod Roddy.
Yes.
All right. Well, I said it 3 times. So
Neither of us had heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. All right. Anderson, you could jump in too, buddy.
You know, I felt bad because I said Rowdy Roddy Piper. I was completely on the wrong track. I thought you were talking about something else, so I looked it up for you. Buddy.
Oh, okay. Rod Roddy. It just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
And
what was going on in the parents' head?
Looks great on a tombstone, though.
yeah, it's fantastic.
It's totally
How
made
dare
up.
you.
It's totally made up.
Must be made up.
It
Although
looks
it's not good enough to be made up. Do you know what I mean?
It's on the tombstone?
Well, he's an announcer.
We'll have to go. We'll go find his grave.
Was.
Chris, go to Rod Roddy's grave during the next commercial and bury yourself. No, go find out what. No, here.
I mean, it looks like somebody should be outside of the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland.
I don't trust you, so take a piece of paper and a pencil and stencil the gravestone and then bring it back to me.
Okay.
All right. Or take a picture of it with your camera phone, but I want a current newspaper where the date is displayed next to it, all right? All right, do that during the break. Where are we going, Drew? I don't want to talk to this guy. Beats
How
off.
about Christina?
Christina?
2.
Where's she? 2? All right. Christina?
Yeah.
You're 20, you masturbate up to 5 times a day.
Yeah, sometimes more.
Wow. And well, that's a lot.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like not normal for girls, considering that I hear that girls don't masturbate that much. And
Yeah, it runs a big. I'm not sure you could talk about normal when you talk about women. There's a huge spectrum of what is normal, and I think we would mostly look at whether or not it's affecting your life or your relationships, and whether you've had a history of sexual abuse or bipolar disorder, that this could be sort of an expression of.
Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't be because of the abuse.
All right, well, there you go.
And thanks for playing When Were You Molested? Rod, what do we got for her? She's getting therapy and a bataka bat. All right. So you were molested, right? Or physically abused?
Well, a lot of stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, how about a little therapy for you?
The masturbation becomes a way of managing feelings, a way of sort of dissociating and getting yourself out of yourself a little bit. It's not really a sexual expression so much as a compulsion, and it's a sign that something may be going on. Are you having sex with guys too?
Not at the moment.
But do you have a problem with having sex with lots of guys?
No, not a lot of people. Like I've only had it with like 3 people so
All
far.
right, so but that doesn't bother you. You feel comfortable with that.
Yeah,
All right.
that's okay.
All right. Well, how about you get some therapy for all the
so
abuse
it's
you've
just
suffered?
it's just a symptom.
Yeah, I know it sounds funny, but we're talking about your life here, right?
Yeah, that is true. It's like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't, like, always abused, but, like, I was sexually abused when I was, like, 2 years old.
Well, look, let's put it this way. Even if, from 0 to 15, you're only molested 6 or 7 years out of that time. Less than half. Than half.
Right.
Mind you.
Still, it has some effect, some long-term effect.
Even
Yes, Drew?
one time will have some. And clearly in your case, it's had an effect on your wiring. That's what this symptom is all about.
Yeah.
And it will have an effect on how you conduct yourself in relationships and thereby affect your overall happiness. So
I don't.
take a look at it.
We talk about this quite often, but it seems like a good time to talk about it again. What is it in this country that we put almost no emphasis on that sort of emotional health? I mean, we do from a sort of BS money-making scam kind of way.
Two
we do in
things
a
we don't do.
Kabbalah BS kind of way.
Yeah.
But look, if you were ritualistically abused or sexually molested or whatever happened to you growing up, you're going to need some help. Or you're going to be sort of damned to make the same mistakes over and over again.
That's the part we can't stand in this country.
And
we're free, Adam. It's a free country. We're free to do what we want.
You just do what you want. Yeah, just
by
watch
the way,
Dr. Phil. He'll tell you to put
right.
down the fork, the syringe, and the knife you've been using to cut your thigh. You just mind over matter.
That's it.
We're all
That's it.
good. All right,
make a
let's
choice,
move
Adam.
on.
Make a choice.
Yeah, make a choice. Everyone has to make a choice. Well, obviously, they're having difficulty making the choices because it's not working out.
Right.
And as a society, we then have to pay for it.
We have a problem with disorders of motivation. We don't, because we want to believe we're free to choose everything. The founding fathers' original ideas of liberty were about not being under the tyranny of somebody else.
Right.
Not free to do whatever you want,
Right.
but just not being under the controlling tyranny of an outside force that was at their own free will to do with what they please.
Right.
So be that as it may.
All right. But all we do as a government and as a society is sort of react to it after it happens.
Yes.
Like,
Sure.
all right, now the guy's killed, he's molested his family.
How could that happen? He was such a nice guy. How
Yes.
could that be?
Oh, he was
that's
molested
the neighbor.
as a
That's
young-
the neighbor.
as a young
Yeah.
person.
Oh,
You're
surprise.
right. All
That
right,
has
well,
nothing to do with Adam. How dare you?
We're going to sit around and wait for him to molest his own kids.
Do you mean that everybody's been molested is therefore damned to do this, and we have to prejudice them that way?
Yes, I do, actually, but
if we
yes.
were to, just plug in polar bear instead of human.
Right.
Just plug that in.
Which is probably like a pet name that Will has for his wife.
His penis?
Amy
Oh, his wife.
Poehler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just made me cry.
You love polar bear. No, we just sit around and wait to react. So it's like, okay, this guy got molested. We'll wait for him to molest his kids, and then we'll throw him in jail. That's our reaction. Then his kids will molest somebody, and then we'll react after that. It's not a great way to go through
History.
life.
Through history.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and do a little profiling, everybody, whether it's at the airport or on the home front.
Right. The whole idea of profiling on any level is it seems sort of it's got this bad connotation. But if a thing went out, an APB, if you will, went out and said, "There's a guy who's murdering people and he's wearing a red hat," would you pull over every guy who's wearing a red hat?
Yeah,
you would, right?
I would.
That's my red hat theory.
Yeah.
And,
But by the way, listen, when I go in to see
I wouldn't pull up a 90-year-old guy.
When I go in to see a guy with chest pain, I'm profiling. Do you smoke cigarettes? How old are you?
Oh, you can't.
What are the
you
risks?
don't know him. You don't know him.
Yeah,
right.
That's it. That's
and
all
so
it
it
is.
must work
That's
with like,
everything is about
abuse.
profiling.
Right.
Yes.
Everything.
It's about a
everything about the
history.
human is about the circuit. We got to take a break.
All right. We got to take a break. I'll do a clean transition.
Thank you.
We got to profile some commercials here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Will Arnett is here, Arrested Development. We're going to go profile the urinal over there, right, Drew? And we'll be right back after this.
LoveLine will be right back, so get your problems ready.
LoveLine is brought to you by Playboy. The December issue of Playboy on newsstands now is loaded with the College Hoops preview and the annual music poll. You might not even notice the Denise Richards pictorial.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Will Arnett is here tonight from Arrested Development. Sunday nights, 8:30. Fox, 5 Emmys. Count them, Drew.
1, 2.
I mean,
5.
Count them, 5 Emmys. Wow. Yeah. Cleaned up at the Emmys. I mean, it was
the darling of the Emmys.
The darling of the Emmys. I mean, certainly in the comedy department, I don't think anything did better than Arrested Development.
They got all the awards. How could they do better?
That's right. Count them, Drew. 5.
Wow.
Hey, guys.
1.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to say this. I've never seen the show, and I didn't know Will was going to be on tonight, but I actually watched it because it's on a different time now. And I don't know any of the characters. I was laughing out loud.
Yeah, this is Anderson's show. This is Anderson's kind of show.
Right on.
It's everybody's kind of show is what I'm saying.
No, yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's what we're trying to tell America. I'm trying to get that out.
It's like I think that all the writers are looking for work because of the reality shows, and they're all working on this show, all the good writers.
Oh, maybe some were freed up.
Interesting.
Yeah?
That's reality TV.
I hear it's
the crack cocaine.
Yeah.
It's finally sliding out.
A little bit.
Sliding away.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be gone by the time Drew launches his reality show.
That's a way to make it go away.
Which I am excited for.
Get Drew on the air. Yeah, and then, of course, herpes and what was our
Herpes are gay?
Herpes are gay.
Or gay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
herpes are gay. Simply lava lamps and C-rings.
Yeah, we can't say that anymore. All right. You ready to go here, Drew?
There we go.
Play a little,
we got to play accordion countdown tonight too for Will. He's not playing this game.
You're gonna love this game.
All right.
But a game you're gonna love even more is Germany or Florida. This is
you played this one with us?
No.
Oh.
Brian?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
All right, I'll explain. Brian will tell us the bizarre story, and then we will guess. Is it Germany or is it Florida?
Where this took place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I think
we may have played it. Yeah. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay. So city officials have drawn up blueprints for the first jail specifically to house OAPs, old age prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
Plans for the $8 million jail come at a time when other criminals have been in the news. 3 bank robbings, granddads aged 63, 72, and 74 were recently arrested for a 30-year career. Want me to keep going?
No. We'll go from here.
So they're building like a seniors prison. Is that Germany or is that Florida?
Well, it's everything lines up with Florida on that one.
It does, because you got the criminals,
old folks,
and you have old folks. Maybe it's too easy.
The Jews are all criminals.
Oh, Jews, yeah. No, 80% of the street crimes by old Jews.
Yeah, and the fact that he labeled them OAPs. If it was in German, I don't think one of our callers would be able to translate it to English and give us an acronym like that.
Interesting.
Unless
that is very good.
Unless this guy is diabolical and really screwing with us. It's almost too good. It's almost too Florida.
I don't have a crystal ball, but just by hearing Brian's voice, I'm going to guess that diabolical is one of the words that is rarely used to describe it. High, yes. Are you insane? Once in a while. And
are you listening?
Are you listening? Probably comes up a lot too. But diabolical. Brian, have you ever been called diabolical?
No.
Okay.
All right.
And how about
it's a big word.
How about like mad, like a mad genius?
I've been called strange.
Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
Another curve for us.
And consider that a compliment, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's a relative thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Germany or Florida? How are we going?
Gotta go
Florida. Well, all right. Will, what do you think?
I got to go Germany because you guys both went Florida, and it seems too easy.
Fair
but
enough.
I agree. I did not pick up on the OAP thing, and you've got a great point. I think I'm going to take a loss here.
Germany.
Okay.
All right. You may win, though, because this could be a diabolical, strange caller.
Strange. Right. Brian, we're going Florida. Will's going Germany. What's the answer?
Germany, my friend.
Oh, Brian, well done.
The brilliance of Ananova.com.
Wow. And so, Drew, your hypotheses about him using the initials on what? Old
age persons.
Old age persons.
Old age
Prisoners.
Oh, prisoners. Right.
Yeah.
And if it was in German, it wouldn't have those letters.
It'd be blah, 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 blah.
All right, buddy. Now, see?
Now
There'd
we're
be an
back to-
umlaut in there.
Now he's back to one of our callers.
Now you're getting weird again. All right, Brian, God bless you. You stumped two-thirds of the
Alta
panel.
Wait, just to solve the mystery. Brian, did you come up with the OAP, or was that in the story?
Say that one more time.
The OAP, did you come up with that, or was that in the story that you read?
That's right in the story.
Okay.
All right.
It'd have to be Altacocker something.
Altacocker.
Altacocker.
Really? Well, maybe they just...
Clink. Altacocker Clink.
All right.
Right?
Yes, could be.
Altacocker
Clink.
Altacocker
That's right.
Clink.
That's right.
All right. Was that
Which
his
would have
name? All right.
No, Clink is the
Clink.
Right.
Is the jail.
Oh, Clink. Yeah, I was thinking of from Colonel
Yes.
Hogan.
Yeah.
Colonel Clink.
Altacocker is old persons.
All right.
Very old
Clink
person.
is jail.
Yeah.
All right. Giselle,
Hello?
you're 18.
Yes.
What's up?
I wanted to know why my boyfriend would lose his erection while we're having sex. And it's only in certain positions also.
What's the position?
What was that?
Doggy?
No, usually when
get a
I
whiff
was
of it.
How dare you?
he
Well,
would lose
sometimes
it.
you
Wait a
get
minute.
you get a little whiff of ass, and it's like, oh man, it can be rough. You're like, oh my god, I'm banging a human.
But
This
once
sucks.
again, hold on, before we go back to it, doesn't that somewhat function based on who you're with? I mean, if it was somebody, it was Claudia Schiffer or something, you'd be like,
You
Lilacs.
little ass. Yeah. Oh no, if it's Claudia Schiffer, it's like the next morning, like, could you please crap on my waffle? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's fantastic. That's it. That's all. I guess I'll spread it out. No, it's just a waffle because the divots eat it up pretty good. But no. If that's what you got, that's what you got.
But you know what? They
I'll
go
get
for
by.
that. They go for that in Germany.
Yeah, that was Germany. Yeah,
They go for that.
Giselle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really it's
but
really.
that's the thing. The beauty of men is what I'm saying. I mean, men, like, they have certain times they're very sensitive. Other times it's like you saw their arm off and they're
hot
like,
chick,
oh, whatever,
Hot chick can get away with more.
or anything,
Or anything.
yeah,
Right.
which is not fair, but the way it is,
Scary chick, yeah, she belches and it's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Hot
it breaks his
chick,
concentration.
yeah, hot chicks just with more fuel thrown
Sad.
in his
Now
fire.
listen, sad but true.
Sad but true. Giselle,
Yes.
are you a hot chick?
You could say that.
You could. You ever crap on his waffles?
No, I don't crap on his waffles.
Well, then you're not that hot.
It's not a euphemism, by the way.
I got to be honest.
Right?
You got to be honest, because when you're smoking, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, it's
listen,
it's not
Will,
like-
haven't you said to your friends when you're in high school, oh, she's a waffle crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, did you see Quincy Jones with those 2 waffle crappers on his arm when he came to the Vibe Awards? Oh, they were smoking.
Oh, Mom and Dad, I can't wait till you meet her. I'm bringing her home for Thanksgiving. She's a real waffle crapper.
Your mother was a waffle crapper at one time, too. I met her at a sock hop in 1961. I said to my buddy, that is a waffle crapper. I could see it from across the gym. And sure enough,
Jeez.
yep.
It's even good in German, waffle crapper.
Waffle crapping time is over. Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. You marry her because she's a waffle crapper. And then, but then her personality starts coming through, and she gets a little older, and she gets a little long in the tooth, and the next thing you know, you got your secretary crapping on your waffle. You got a trophy waffle crapper now.
When you complain to your secretary too, my wife used to be such a waffle crapper.
She was a waffle crapper.
And now she's
you never see
she
that.
let herself go.
Yep, trophy waffle crapper.
Oh, then America's next waffle crapper.
You have judges.
Yeah, it just sounds like right.
Who wants to be a waffle crapper?
Right. You got what's his name?
Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas got his laser pointer. She's a waffle crapper.
I just saw him the other day.
Trophy waffle crapper.
On the street?
You know,
it's on some
you know he's been with some waffle crappers.
Oh,
in his
yeah.
day.
Oh,
yes.
Champion
Yes.
waffle
He
crapper.
mentioned
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Legendary waffle crapper go-getter. Yeah. Sure. Waffle crapper just sounds like a horrible German name.
It does, totally. Leslie Waffle Crapper.
Also sounds like a World War II aircraft manufacturer, the Waffle Crapper Company. And later made coffee pots.
I remember when I heard the Waffle Crapper coming over my village. And they started to bomb us.
All right.
No, the waffle crapper was a legion in the Air Force. It wasn't the plane. It was a
they
group.
manufactured. They were sued for atrocities because they used slave labor in their forging plants. Yeah.
Please, to be the waffle crapper.
All right. Now they make chainsaws and crock pots.
There you go.
All right. Let's.
We got to
take a break.
Do you want to finish with Giselle?
Let's take a break.
We'll get back with
let's
Giselle.
let's get our. Let's
Look what
get
she did
our
to
break
us.
straight.
Look what she did to us,
Let's
too.
focus. We got to break it down.
Yeah,
we
come
got to
on.
get hand in.
All right.
Grab a
Will's
knee,
really
everyone.
screwing us
Let's
out
go.
tonight. Come on,
Let's
Will.
go. Will got us punchy.
All right.
Will Arnett in here from Arrested Development, 8:30 Sunday night. We'll take a quick break. I'll be right back after that.
LoveLine will be right back, so get your problems ready.
Drew, how much money do guys? And it's mostly just paneling that's painted the color.
Right.
Wood panel and painted white.
Right.
But no one's ever painted it.
Painted the metal.
In the metal that I've
Was
seen.
it a stainless you painted?
Yeah.
Stainless panel?
Yeah.
3, 2,
The oven.
1, get it.
Hey everyone, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-19. Was it 191? Yeah. Yeah. Will Arnett is here tonight from Arrested Development, 8:30 on Fox. Find out what everyone, and when I say everyone, I mean Engineer Anderson, is talking about. 5 Emmys can't be wrong. 3 could be wrong. And actually, here's the funny part. 6 can be wrong.
But not
but
5.
5 can't
No
be
way.
wrong.
No way.
It's a good number.
Yeah, 5. Because, like, you get 6 Emmys, it's like, all right, something's going on. This is an inside
Stuff
job.
in ballots.
Somebody knows somebody.
Paying off somebody, yeah.
Yeah, Arnett's
It's overstated,
going to
yeah.
reach around to one of the guys.
It's compensation at 6. It's compensation.
It's compensation at 6. Yeah, like we really feel bad. Maybe the show has cancer.
Right.
We feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, becomes like Alan Alda in Paper Lion, where they let him score a touchdown.
I don't know why I get accused of a reach around, but okay.
Bateman's got way too much dignity for that.
For the reach around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a proud guy. He wouldn't do that. You'll stoop to any level.
Yes, I
any
will.
level.
I
You're
will.
desperate. You're dangerous.
I'm a loose cannon.
I always like when animals
Reach around, bright eyes.
animals get more dangerous when they're wounded. It's like like they do that with fighters too. He's in the corner. He's getting the crap beat out of him. Look out! He can be dangerous now. Really, I'll take a Mike Tyson that someone whacked with a 2x4 3 times before I get to him.
Yes.
Other than a fresh one,
Right?
And it's same with a puma
or a lion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one with a bullet in its neck.
Yeah.
That's me. I like that. I like to pre-shoot my stuff before I actually get involved with it. But watch out, he's dangerous now. There's an animal. They do that all the time. Like, well, team's been scored on 6 times. Now look out. They're dangerous. They're wounded. They're coming back. Yeah.
No, they're losing.
They're losing. That's right. Anna? Right. The guy's getting the crap beat out of him in the corner. Yes, I know he's dangerous. But not as dangerous as he was in the first round when he wasn't getting the crap beat
Anna's
out
24.
of him. All right, buddy. Come on now.
Anna? We're breaking it down this
We're breaking it down. Let's go. Let's get a hand in. Let me say this, too. Gentlemen, I use that term loosely. Your helmet, not a chair. Grab a knee. Let's go. Break it down. Anna?
Hello?
24. What's up?
Yeah, my husband recently told me that he thinks he's gender dysphoric.
Oh.
And when early in our relationship, he told me very matter-of-factly that when he was young, he was raped. And it just got in the back of my mind, but I wonder if they're related, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Anna, yes. We'll put a yes on that.
I pray they're
Yeah, I love
related.
him.
Otherwise, we're all capable of being gender dysphoric. And by the way,
Well,
Drew, we talk about you keeping the cyanide capsule in your left cheek so that if you walk in on your daughter 3 years from now and she's 69 with a gardener, you just chomp down on it.
Yes.
I mean, there's no explanation. No, and it's just chomp.
Yeah.
And you're dead before you hit the floor.
Yeah.
You're actually standing for a couple beats, dead, and then you just fall over. Hopefully she stops at that point.
That's an awful scene.
But I'm just saying, you keep that there. You should do, as a wife, you should keep the cyanide capsule in there
For the moment the guy brings that
gender
up.
dysphoric discussion.
Is that what I
your
think it is?
husband
Gender
has.
dysphoric?
Transgender feelings.
He wants to be a lady, right?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I love all the new euphemisms we have for it, but gender dysphoria is about the closest to what he's describing. It's an interesting way.
All right.
calling it.
So he would like to be a lady.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
what he tells me. And,
All right.
I love him very much, and I
Sure.
would love him if he were a woman, but
Sure. What's
I
not
don't
to
want him
love?
to, do something permanent to his body if this is...
Well, it's
Right.
interesting.
Not
One of the
really what
the reason everyone's head starts spinning around when Anna says "I'll love him as a woman." Most males that become women in these transgender operations become women to maintain relationships with lesbian women.
Mm-hmm.
You have to diagram that. I know. Well, it's like you have to
He
graph it out.
would.
Yeah.
He
But
would.
most male to female transgenders do not have sex with men,
They want to continue having sex with women.
but they specifically want lesbian women.
Well, I am not a lesbian, and
Well,
that's been a big
you're not
thing
a
in our relationship is that because he was with a woman once before, and she was a lesbian, and I'm, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm very not into girls, and but
No, not.
I don't ever,
It's not no. It's not the being It's not you being with girls that he needs. He needs whatever internally goes on in a lesbian's emotional system to fit with his emotional system. So put it that way.
Well, do you guys have kids?
We have
Please
a
say no.
baby.
You have a baby. All right. Do you have one of those water balloon launchers you could use to launch the kid toward the nicest neighbor just to give it a chance? Just a chance. Maybe it'll land. Maybe it'll land on something soft and someone will take it in. Or, I mean, just to give him a chance. We're looking for a chance here. If this guy turns into a mom, this kid is going to need.
You can't say that. I know it seems like it should be that way, but and it's not going to make the kid's chances extra clear. But
Well,
there's not necessarily
All
evidence of severe pathology in the transgender.
Well, no. The kid's not necessarily going to be serial killer. It's just you're going to screw him up. But
yeah.
here's the thing, too.
That's already who his dad is. I mean, his dad's already.
That's true too.
Yeah.
I've seen guys make the transition from male to female. Not a waffle crapper in the
Amongst
bunch
them.
of them.
No, not one waffle crapper.
Not one waffle crapper.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the history. Let me ask, and I'm sort of pick up on a trend here that, the couple times I've been here, there's a chance that he was abused.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
No, he was. Yeah, he was when he was 12. Some kids beat him up, and they held him down while some girls had sex with him.
Some girls had sex with him.
Wow. What neighborhood was that in?
Adam's heading over there.
I'm going to break down there after the show.
You force me down. Somebody hold me down.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Don't bring any chicks in, though. No. Yeah.
That's such a bizarre circumstance. It means something else was going on already.
Oh,
before that.
That's a strange story, and one I'm not sure is completely true. Although true to him, I'm not sure if it actually went down that way.
Yeah.
Right.
But here's the thing. So what do you do if this is what the guy wants? I mean, do you just get some therapy and see if you can get it to go away? Do you try to repress
You asking me
it?
or her?
Yeah, I'm asking everyone. Here's what I think. I think going under the scalpel is a mistake.
The worst idea.
I really do.
I do too.
And one you'll never recover from. I think you need to have some therapy for these feelings. I don't think they're ever necessarily going to go away. I think you have to manage them.
Yeah, it's hard to know what to do with these things. I know I have a couple therapists in mind that probably could help with this. In terms of, it's like trying to, your need for the big breast could diminish but not go away.
Well, I could go down to maybe a CD cup.
And even then not be
could,
driven for it, but not,
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. We're not going to be able to talk him out of what he feels inside, screwed up or not.
Yeah.
What he needs is therapy to manage the feelings.
If you remember, we had that female to male transgender.
Oh, what a delight.
Yeah, in here.
What an a-hole.
Really?
What a delightful a-hole.
Yeah.
That guy
Nothing
was a
wrong
mess.
with her. Nothing wrong with her.
Or it, or whatever it was.
Oh.
They got the procedure done, and I've never seen someone who's more angry, really, than that little pain in the ass who came in here.
Right.
So
everyone says, well, angry. You'd be angry, too, if everyone called you a girl your whole life. No,
you're angry before, you're angry
disturbed.
after.
Right.
Yeah.
And looking for an excuse.
And it's I think people that switch genders feel about as good about it as the guys that confront the person that molested them 20 years later. It's always unsatisfying. You think it's the holy grail. Oh, as soon as I do this, everything's going to snap into focus. Everything's going to work out. I'm going to hit every street light. Not really. You're just screwed up. Now you're missing the penis. All right, get some therapy on behalf of your young child. Yeah. We'll take a quick break. Will Arnett here from Arrested Development. We'll be right back after this.
Here it is. Bottom line, it sucks being single today. Tons of lame people and no decent prospects. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline. Call the Dateline.
I have this person for 20 minutes. I want to kill them. Had nothing to do with their gender.
I saw this weekend.
Oh, really?
Another flaming turd.
What are you, high?
What is it?
National Treasure.
Oh.
Why would you see that?
Because my kids were watching SpongeBob as my only alternative.
I'd see that.
2, 1, go.
Hey, everybody. LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Will Arnett here tonight from Arrested Development, 8:30. Fox, Sunday night. 5 Emmys, and which I would display in the show, by the way.
We actually we have a set which is an office set, and there was a thing that was on the shelf that looked like an Emmy, and the producers came down one day and they said, we got to get rid of this. It looks like we've got an Emmy on the set.
I would explain it to your writers that they should show it. They should.
Yeah.
You should make an appearance. You should walk through once in a while.
Yeah,
somebody carry one.
Drew saw. What did you see, Drew? Oh, National Treasure. Yeah, this weekend.
Female lead in that. Real waffle crapper.
Yeah, hot. She was just pushing pencels over at the Pentagon until Cage dragged her out of that crappy desk job.
No, that she drove a Lexus, and she was the sort of curator of the Declaration of Independence.
I love it when they pretend like smart hot chicks can do things. It's awesome. Sends a dangerous message, really, to the hot chicks who can't do things, which is just about all of them, except for that Amy Poehler. She is smoking and does things. But, yeah, it's funny. You go, wow, you never see a hot chick like that as a curator at a museum, because hot chicks are normally, they're actresses
they're
who
models.
play curators in museums opposite. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She is doing. You want the ultimate argument? This is what she's doing.
Right.
She's doing what you think she should be doing, which is she's an actress / model, or as I call it, mattress. So Drew saw the movie. It does look like a flaming turd, but you almost have to see it anyway, don't you? Or don't you?
My kids would like it a lot.
Your kids,
the
would
boys,
like it.
The boys would like it. It's a little Indiana Jones-ish.
It didn't get that sort of homoerotic stuff like The Rock and Broken Arrow. And
no. Nor did I feel to myself, God, life is too short, which I feel in most movies I watch these days.
So this stuff was exploding, and
it was kind of interesting history here and there. So
all right.
A lot of Washington D.C. pictures.
All right. You ready to rock here,
Yeah.
Drew? Let's talk to Lola, 23. What's happening?
Ooh, depressed.
Okay, so I have this guy that I'm dating for a month and a half now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've quite frankly gone down on him, I guess, more than my share of times, just because I enjoy it, and I'm a very erotic person, so I like foreplay.
Hang on one second. Again, as soon as somebody announces "I am," whatever, I immediately
We'll
think,
decide whether you're
uh-oh.
erotic or not.
Uh-oh.
Let me ask you a quick question, because this happens all the time on the show. Does she know the song Lola, and does she know the band that sung Lola? I say she knows the song Lola, doesn't know the band.
I say she knows the band, doesn't know the song.
Oh, really?
Touche.
Well, but
no,
then
you're right.
I think Adam's right.
You're right,
Wait,
Adam.
wait, we're with you?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
see.
with you.
Oh, wait, Drew, you were.
Lola?
Yes.
You know the song Lola?
Know the song, not the band.
There you go.
See? And Drew's a smart one.
No, I was
Shame
kidding
on
you.
me for not knowing that, but that's the way it is.
You don't know the band that sings the song of your name? That probably inspired your dad to name you that, right?
Well, actually, my mother named me, so maybe it had something to do with her being inspired by it, but...
Okay, but you don't know the band.
Who was the band?
No.
Kinks.
Share with me. What is it?
It's the Kinks.
Oh. Well,
All
now
right.
I know.
All right. I'm always amazed at people that don't know. A lot of time they don't know the song that is their name, but most time don't know the band either. All right. So go find that. So you're an erotic person.
You're
Yes,
giving.
I'm a very erotic person.
Very.
Very.
So I like foreplay. I want him to go down on me, but he won't do it. And I've said to him before, I say, why aren't you going down on me? Basically, after I give him head for like 30 minutes, and plus, giving head is a lot harder than receiving it.
Hang on a
Let me
second.
just
Hang on a
tell
second,
you.
Lola.
Hold on.
Giving for
First off, I beg to differ.
Giving for 30 minutes.
When you've done as much of both as I have.
Yes, giving and receiving.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean,
receiving.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying.
No.
She said it's tougher on a girl than it is on a guy. You got it now?
I got it.
Corolla, you equated it once with sucking on a finger or licking an open wound.
Yeah.
That's
Which
nice.
one?
That's
Which one you do? Which one do you do? You really do? A bomb pop?
Well, now that you mention it, I ain't the finger ain't sounding too good to me.
I
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
but I'm just saying on the sort of cosmic
scale.
hassle scale. Forget gender, forget about sexual proclivity or societal whatevers. Just think, what would you show both of them? Which one you dealing with? Well, what really? One of them's like an abalone, and the other looks like a churro. Where are you going? Do you know what I mean? Bury your face in an abalone shell? Yeah, give me the churro. It just seems like less of a commitment. That's all. Look, I'm not gay. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
If I'm from another,
yeah, but still.
I'm saying if I go to another planet,
Yes.
Right.
and they present me with the facsimiles of these
Right.
two things, I'm going the churro.
The option. Yeah.
That's me. I go churro. All right.
Oh boy. But
Lola?
here's the deal. But the 30. Hang on a second. Lola. The 30 minutes of her giving oral sex. Does that mean she's doing it well? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
30
I do it
minutes.
very well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on now.
Stop saying you're erotic and how good you are.
You know what I mean?
at
Doesn't
oral
that
sex.
imply maybe not so good?
Yeah.
30 minutes. If somebody says 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Hey.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
It's like, here, do what
Right.
she's doing.
Okay.
30 minutes, like, well, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
That's
he's
interesting.
maybe he's watching TV.
Yeah.
We're not into it, or she's not doing it right, or whatever.
You know what I also love? I love this thing. This is going across the country too. I'm the kind of person who.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
Are you?
I am blank. Fill in the blank. Or I'm
Really?
the blank.
All right. You're the kind of person. And when I hear a woman say she's erotic, I picture, I picture big cans, big ass, and a bustier. And I was like, something. Is that you, Lola?
Well, actually, I am dark-skinned, and I do have a really nice, hourglass shape because I am Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
And European. I'm a mixture between the two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So.
All right.
I have green eyes and dark skin.
Hourglass or stopwatch. You know what I mean? I hear hourglass. I picture kitchen clock. School clock. Okay. Just round. All right. So Lola.
Oh my God, you killed me.
Sorry, babe. How much you weigh?
130.
Oh, 130. That's not bad. How tall are you?
5'8.5".
Ooh, well, that's fine.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, so this guy, maybe he doesn't enjoy oral sex that much.
Either way, getting or receiving. Because again,
Right.
the 30 minutes, Lola, 30 minutes should be a tip-off to you if something's not going right.
Does he have? Is he like Jehovah's Witness or something? Does he have something that's going to get in the way of him enjoying this or giving it?
Well, I think that he's intimidated by my nature because I think that I'm very forceful with it. I'm very kind of overpowering. I enjoy it so much, and he knows that I like to masturbate and I like to orgasm. So I think
Well, you sound like an erotic woman.
No, what'd she call it? Did she say erotic?
Very erotic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I am.
All right.
I'm a Scorpio, and maybe.
If you're a
then that-
Scorpio,
no,
yeah, and
wraps it up.
if he's anything but a
Scorpio.
Libra, it's not going to work.
We're getting into sexual compulsion here a little bit.
Is he Libra or what? Where's his moon?
He's a Capricorn.
Capricorn, I knew it.
That didn't work.
I
see?
knew it.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's
What's
an
his,
erotic.
What's
that's-
his rising? Yeah, what's his rising?
what's rising on?
Obviously
Leo-
nothing.
Leo
30
rising.
minutes.
Yeah. All right. We got to ask. You ever get molested or diddled or fiddled with? No, just
I've had a great life.
Just super erotic, super charged. Yeah. All right, but here's the thing. You sound sort of spacey and out of it with the crazy astrological crap and everything. Maybe you guys just aren't a good fit.
Yeah, maybe the relationship isn't going that well.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, here's the...
Like, our sex is amazing.
Oh, it is?
I thought...
Oh, my God. The sex itself is amazing. Like, once we get to it, it's just...
Well, why don't you just get to it then?
Yeah, why don't you... He doesn't like the oral sex, obviously, if we leave that out.
Just go have the amazing sex.
But oral sex is so exciting. Like, I love being...
Well, then what are you complaining about?
Yeah.
Well,
Because he won't do it.
Well,
Oh,
give
he's so
him...
excited
He
for
won't
you,
do it
I
on
see.
her because Capricorns don't go down...
on
chicks.
Scorpios.
Scorpios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get
'cause It's the
stung.
crab.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean the what is it? Scorpio. Oh, the Cancer's the crab. The Scorpio's the
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strangely enough.
Yeah, Scorpion way down on my list of things to go down on. Like I'd
You know
rather
what,
go. To,
you know what it is?
Yeah.
I figured it out maybe. Drew, tell me if I'm right. When she goes down on him, he feels like she's just putting money in the bank for him to go down on her, so he can't stop thinking about it, and that's why it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, she's intimidating and she's a handful, and he's freaked out. Lola.
Yeah.
Just here's the thing: if you want him to give you oral sex, you must ask him, and if he says no, you can consider that grounds to break up. You really can.
Or realize you were in the driver's seat and go, well, that's cool. No sex then.
Yeah.
No sex. I need this in order to feel good about this relationship, and I don't want to have sex if I'm not getting my needs met.
She is one of those chicks that freaks you out too.
But it sounds a little bipolar.
She's a little nutty. She's talking about astrology. She's talking about how sexual she is.
She bipolar?
Freaks you out. She bipolar? Are you bipolar?
Of course not.
Okay.
What do you mean?
What do you do? What do you got? Junior college? What do you got?
No, I'm a graduating senior.
From where?
I'm not saying.
All right. If it was Harvard, you'd say. All right, and then you're going to go to work.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna work in advertising. So.
Okay. All right. She's one of these. She's one of these chicks that is a female impersonator.
Maybe.
Probably just shows up with a ton of hair and a ton of eyelashes and shaking her can all the time and smelling. What is it with those women that wear tons of perfume and they just smell waxy and sort of overpowering?
Yeah.
And they got the hair and it's like it sort of seems like you're gonna bang like a mannequin that's been dipped in something that's like lifelike flesh or something. Like what is that?
Could be a lot of different things.
Big unicorns on the nails and everything.
It is a sign. It means something.
Yeah. All right.
It's a. Sometimes bipolar people do that. Sometimes borderlines do that. Sometimes
Dustin
addicts do that.
Dustin.
Sleeping?
It's been on hold for 75 minutes. It's calling from Portland. Dustin? I think he had a bogus question anyway. Wants to use chocolate syrup while giving a girlfriend oral.
He's 17. We would have been able to tell by his voice whether that was even in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, because it'd be like, Dustin, yeah. Okay, buddy. Beat off again for me, would you? You've not been with a woman.
This is
Forget
a
about
sign,
chocolate
though.
syrup.
It's a sign to us that we need to play a little Ranchero Countdown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a game, Will, that we predict, and many other experts who listen to the show predict, will be bigger than Germany or Florida.
Or herpes or gay.
Or
Bigger than that.
Or could even be bigger than herpes or gay. I live out here in Southern California. I've always done a lot of construction work. I've always had to listen to ranchero music because if you're on a construction site, that's what they tune into.
Right.
Also, by the way, and one of the more frustrating aspects of life is radios. If you live up in the hills, you cannot tune in any station except for ranchero stations.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. No AM or FM.
Really?
Oh, try to get KLSX up in the hill. It doesn't work. Try to get KROC up in the hill. It doesn't work at all.
I thought just because the AMs would get in.
Everything's a disaster, and at night it's even worse because they lower their signal or whatever the hell they do. Point is the ranchero crap comes through clear as a bell because it's being pumped out from south of the border, and they actually use more megahertz or whatever the hell it is.
We're allowed to do here.
It's illegal to do it here because here you can't have. And I'm speaking as a layperson who heard this explanation, but it makes perfect sense. You cannot pump out more than the station you're competing with. It's not fair. But if you're south of the border, shocking that the lawlessness in their society actually extends into the radio world as well, and they just pump through whatever they got to pump through. A lot of people put their transmitters over there, too, to get around this. Anyway, ranchero,
91X down south.
loud and clear. So
Right.
anyone who's worked in the construction field out here.
Ranchero is just a
lives out
brand
here.
of...
It's a brand. It's a particularly annoying a brand
You'll
of
recognize.
Latin
Well,
music.
you're from the East, so
Yeah.
you may not really appreciate the full flavor of this music.
It's accordion driven, but it's the kind of music.
I've always been interested in
Yeah.
that. Why there's so much? What's the accordion? It actually sounds kind of like European music.
Well,
It's
we've
always
discovered
mystified
through
me.
looking into this a little bit that this grew out of German beer manufacturers getting set up in Mazatlan and setting up beer gardens, and then blending the oompa music with the
Yes.
No way.
mariachi.
No way.
And you get ranchero.
Once
Yeah.
again,
That answer-
Isn't that
once
interesting?
again, we have the Germans to blame.
Yeah.
All
I
I'm saying
know.
is I'm looking for people to blame. here.
Yeah.
I've had an ass full of this music, and people
Yeah.
do this thing where they're like, well, look, it's racist. No. This music sucks.
Right.
This is horrible music. To
Yeah.
pretend it doesn't suck is being racist,
Yeah.
really, because I'm lying and
Well, you could say the
speaking
same
down
thing
to
of
these
like
people.
certain kinds of punk music too, though, right?
Yeah, there's everyone makes
There's
music
that sucks out there that
Yeah.
people
that
like.
sucks,
that people like.
and people like.
Yeah.
The
But
new punk music, which they call punk, that sucks.
Yeah.
Let's
you-
be honest.
You got to be 10 kinds of drunk to enjoy this.
right.
All right.
So
the point is we play a random ranchero song, and we decide, we try to guess how long before the accordion kicks in. It's not at the beginning. We'll start in the middle of a random song that we haven't heard before. Chris, or don't do anything yet. We ready?
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
ready.
All right.
Now that was Anderson. Is he going to do this, or are you going to do this?
I don't know. Anderson?
No, do it, Chris.
All right,
Okay.
Chris is going to do it.
All right. So you're going to do it, Chris. So you're ready to go. Don't do anything yet. Drew, why don't you get started?
Instant.
Instant.
There will be accordion.
Instant.
Yes.
All right. It's going
immediately.
instantaneously. Will?
I'm gonna give it 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Smart money.
Well done.
I'm just going to go a little high. I'm not going to be a puss and go 4. I'm going to go 7 seconds.
Perfect.
I've had
These
luck
are
with
good
7
bets.
in the
Good
past.
bets.
7. By the way, in ranchero accordion playing in the lifetime, the 7 is a lifetime.
Right.
By the way,
And,
in
by the way, I think we have a record for the accordion countdown of about 8 seconds.
yeah,
Except for one song that didn't have it for some reason. It was some sort of
some fluke.
imposter.
Something,
yeah,
something
some-
happened. Yeah. All right. So I will cue you. Let me clear up the sign. 2, 1, go. Oh, well, it's 1 second. It was. All right, leave it on. Leave it on so Will can kill himself.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's awful.
It's please, how dare you? How dare you?
But doesn't it smack of New England in the winter? Don't you see the leaves changing and the frost in the trees?
Who was the dumb actress we had in here where we were saying that, and she kept going, I picture a beach
I picture
and a
Cabo."
margarita. and Drew's going, no. I picture New England. I picture the leaves changing. I picture bonfire and
It's
a pep
gorgeous.
rally.
It's
And
gorgeous.
she's like,
Maple syrup.
I don't know. I see myself being on the
Yeah.
beach in like a sarong.
I see like a covered bridge in Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah,
It's
water wheel.
gorgeous. Yeah, water wheel.
Water wheel,
Stowe.
yeah.
Come to Vermont.
Smoke coming from the chimney of a cabin. Yeah, that's right. Maybe Guy giving you directions who looks like the guy from the Petridge Farm. He's got the hunting
pipe.
cap. He's got a pipe. This is what's playing in the background.
And that. Oh no. That was a happy accident. That was not originally in the song,
You
and
don't
he did that in
script
he did that in the studio. What a day that was.
That's what you call serendipity. That's it, and thank God they were rolling on it because they captured that kind of magic. It never happens where a guy just goes, ah! All right. So there you go. That's we play Ace's Ranchero Accordion Countdown.
game.
Drew won that one. 1 second.
That's
Wow.
nice.
Could have been 1.2, 1.3, but let's not quibble.
I think
The
it's
point
0.8,
is
0.8.
The point is Drew won hands down, and I couldn't have been further off. I mean, it was like, again, a lifetime at 5-6 seconds away. It is funny once in a while when you don't hear the accordion for 6 seconds, and you're like, what's wrong?
What's going on?
It's literally 6 seconds, and you're worried.
The world's coming off the ass.
What's going on? Yeah. All right. Delightful music. Let's. We got a question. For Will.
Uh-oh.
Will? I mean, Andrew.
Oh, hey.
You have a question for
Yeah,
Will?
hey.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I also got a question about my crazy girlfriend.
All right, good.
Uh-oh.
But you want Will's question first?
Sure.
All right, so I'm a huge fan of Arrested Development. Favorite show.
That's a good start.
Yeah, oh yeah. My TV's broken. I haven't been able to watch the new season. But,
wow.
Is
So
this going to end up with me sending you a TV?
What? Your family's TV is broken, or your personal TV
Oh,
is
my
broken?
personal TV. My family's crazy. They don't let me use the TV.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's what you
Yeah,
have when
they
you're
suck.
wrong.
All right. So go ahead.
But, Will, so I'm an aspiring actor, and I wanted to know, how do you get started doing such quality stuff like that, you know?
It just happened over one 15-year night.
Yeah, you don't get started doing quality stuff like that.
Yeah.
You end up
Well,
doing
I mean,
quality
how do you
stuff
get
like that.
started doing acting stuff?
Well, I started by just moving to New York, and I didn't know anybody.
Where'd you move from?
From Toronto.
You're Canadian?
I'm a closet Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Toronto's a nice town, by the way.
Toronto's a nice town. A lot of people say it's like a clean New York,
Mm-hmm.
and I always say I prefer to think of it as a dirty Winnipeg.
Except for that Chinatown area.
All right.
Yes.
Let him talk.
So Andrew.
Yeah.
I would say, find somewhere wherever it is that you live. Find somewhere that you can, start studying, taking classes, acting classes. Find out if you have any sort of discernible talent.
And if you don't have talent, though, please quit. Stop wasting everyone's time.
It's a lot. It's a lifetime. It can be a lifetime of heartache. It's a tough road. Not saying that I'm doing anything different than a million people that I know, but it takes a lot of work and it takes a certain amount of luck and perseverance. But you just go and you start studying and you start scene study and
Well, people say I'm pretty good, but
yeah.
they might not know nothing,
Right.
Yeah. Well, and by the way, don't listen to anything your friends say in your current situation.
And by the way,
Yeah,
don't
idiots
stop
anyway.
your education.
What are you doing where people say you're good? Are you doing plays or something?
School plays. And I'm going to a college play now. I'm a senior, and I'm working my way up to the big time at a college play.
All right.
No,
well,
that's
just
good,
keep
man.
doing that.
I'm doing
That's all.
hair.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That's
All right.
great. That's great. And don't let anybody. Yeah. Again, there'll be a lot of people who say don't bother doing it, and you can tell them to F off.
You got a song from Hair you'd like to do for us, Andrew?
Oh, goodness.
What do you got?
No.
Nothing?
National radio. Ooh.
Little cow cells. Engineer
I
Chris,
got a
you know they
question about
play
the-
Hair?
Huh?
Sure.
You do? No, I never heard of it.
Never
I know.
heard of it?
Yeah. Is it
You ever heard
true?
of Godspell?
Are you kidding?
No.
Please.
Wow.
Never
I was
Hair.
in Godspell in college.
You
It's
were?
a little known fact.
Do a little something from there. Huh? No?
I can't.
When is it? Okay.
Oh, bless the Lord.
All right, that's enough. Let's again. We get this question for bands and comedians and actors and everyone who's making a living doing what they want to do. And it's weird. It's real sort of straightforward. Where it's the cleanest example of this is probably in motorsports and racing. It's like, what do? Well, you start in go-karts. And you go down there and you enter the freebie whatevers and you do it when you're 9 years old and then you work your way up into open wheels and then sprint cars and you just keep. That's what it is. Just go do it. There's never a good reason. But the thing is don't sit home and plan so much. Just go do it. Do a play.
The other thing is too is I think you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be really honest with yourself. There's this. We keep going over this. Seems to be the thing, but what are the trends in the society, and there's this trend right now of everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be a celebrity because they see things like American Idol or whatever, and these people become superstars in 6 weeks. And they think, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be famous and I'm going to live that life. I want to have that Ferrari, and I want to live in that house that Sean Combs. And it's like,
waffle
you know what?
crappers left and right.
Right, and I want to have waffle crappers on my and you know what? You can't have it yet. Now, maybe you can eventually. I don't know. I don't know if you're any good.
I would think the greatest thing to be honest with oneself about is whether you actually enjoy doing this stuff.
Right, and why you're doing it. And you
not
got
even why, but just you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you'll keep doing it. If you're successful, great. If you're not, you'll still enjoy it.
Right. If you're actually interested, if you say, I want to be an actor because I want to explore, I want to do this character, I want to do that, or I'm funny and I want to make people laugh more doing that, or do I want to do it because I want to live in Beverly Hills? And you've got to be honest with yourself about that. And if you want to do it because you live in Beverly Hills, then go apply for a reality show.
Or start a business.
Or start a business.
You're more likely to end up in Beverly Hills that way.
Much more likely. Yeah. You'll be very, very unhappy, and you're going to get your butt handed to you every day.
Here's the thing, too, that I don't think people realize. This is all sound advice, by the way, and I agree with all of it. The other thing that was never really touched on is you're not going to be who you are 10 years from now, especially in your trade. I mean, Drew, you weren't always a doctor.
Right.
You know, you weren't a doctor at 15.
Right.
Your dad would kill you and then kill himself. You didn't eventually become one.
Right, of course.
And so, of course, he forced you to do that, and now you really don't know. You have to question yourself, and then that's for later. But the point is Will Arnett was not Will Arnett when Will Arnett was 19. He had the makings of being a Will Arnett, but he was, I'm sure, not the talent that he is now because of all the work he did up into it, just like you went to med school.
Yeah. And also, who you are doing it as an older adult is a different experience than as a young person.
Much different. And I'm very fortunate that I'm in my 30s doing it.
But I mean, talk to a 17-year-old who's full of hormones and
yeah. You're not going to be much good at anything at 17. But keep doing it. That's the thing. Yeah. But if you suck it out, please stop wasting everyone's time.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, do it.
All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Drew is going to do. He's going to sing the entire.
All the songs from Godspell?
Godspell and Hair to Engineer Chris. I don't know why. I don't mean to pick on Engineer Chris. It's just once in a while something pops into my head and I realize Chris doesn't know that. Then I have to bring it up, and it sounds like I'm picking on you. But I'm just curious. I'm curious because I'm trying to gauge. I'm trying to gauge our listeners because I look at you as one of our listeners.
It's good to have that barometer in the room with us.
Right. Yeah.
So we should shut up about things in the 70s. Just not even bring them up.
That's right. Yeah. Hold on, Chris. You know what a barometer is?
70s?
All right, hold on. Take a quick break. Will Arnett, here, say yardstick next time. Do you know how long a yardstick is? 2 feet? Okay. Quick break.
It's a yard.
No, come on, Drew. Okay. All right, here's. I don't want to pick on Chris. He's a good man. Could I get a little warm up on the coffee, buddy?
Sure.
He's here tonight, and where's Michelle? And Will Arnett here from Arrested Development. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
Hello, this is your radio. LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine is brought to
What do they do on that? Must be.
I wonder how they must be embarrassing. What do they do?
3, 2, 1, giddy up.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Will Arnett, a guy decided I liked the last time he was here, and the love affair continues. It's too bad it's impossible for us to see each other outside the studio.
How many times have you been on the show?
This is my third time.
That's what I said.
3 times.
3 times.
And you guys told me I was crazy. It'd only been once.
Well,
once I was with Jason.
And once by yourself.
Yeah. And he's a mic hog.
So that's what I was screwing up. Is he was by himself that last time?
Yeah, you were saying that
Jason was with you last time. Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Jason, good guy, like to use him to get to his sister, but don't feel the same connection.
But Jason, you have seen, hung out with on the outside.
I have?
Well, you will have.
I will?
Maybe.
No. It's not going to happen with anybody in the cast.
Or the Bateman family.
Is there another sister, another brother I can
No,
hump?
that's it.
Let's go down to their set just so we can hang out. No,
Drew,
you guys should come by. You guys should come by.
Where do you
guys
guys
get you a role on the show that way?
Do you guys shoot on Fox?
We're on the Fox lot now. They finally let us on.
Wow. And
you go on and you just take a left at the Star Wars wall.
Yeah,
next to the Simpson wall.
Yes, next to the Simpson. LA's hilarious to me for that.
I like the on Fox too. I like the old Chicago or New York
on the
streets
left
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's and then it's oh man, what isn't going on that lot? And they have these great dykey security chicks that intimidate you each.
You know, they're nice at that gate though.
They are nice.
Yeah, that's the only nice security gate.
They're very
town.
nice. But it's funny at every I love this ever since 9/11. They have this everywhere. The security is just ramped up, and the idea of the studios they're protecting their celebrities.
Yeah.
Al Qaeda can do whatever they want, but if they touch our celebrities, that is it.
Well, I've people have hypothesized that something's going to go on at the Oscars or whatever.
No, they don't care. It's such a joke. So I get so mad about
I'm
it.
taking a step further.
I get mad that they can't. Remember they canceled the Emmys that one year. My thing was, hey guys, now's the time to step up.
Yeah.
And just
That's
take.
right.
If it's risk, fine, step it up. Step it up.
Drew at home watching on TV.
Yeah,
by
I
the
said
way,
to step it up.
encouraging everyone to step it up. Doing his part by watching you guys step it up.
That's it.
Someone's got to watch you step it up.
My point is though, it was the time to kind of make the
Without question.
Yeah.
As a public figure, I think you have a responsibility to make everybody feel secure and to offer them something at a time when they are feeling uncomfortable, and just now's your time to step up.
Especially when your one job is to entertain. That's it. You're not out there, doing something serious. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, and here's the other thing too. I really I've talked about this, and I'm still sticking with it, which is I believe that Al Qaeda does not want to hurt the Michael Moores and the Barbara Streisands of the world. These are their there's only allies they have in this country.
It's Al Qaeda here.
Well,
the Al Qaeda representatives.
And of course they would say that was very unfair.
Yes.
But here's what I'm saying. You don't have friends in Michael Moore and Barbara Streisand. You have sympathetic ears who are going to try very hard not to get the people that are going to send the cruise missiles over to you elected.
Right.
That's about it.
Yes.
And you with this segment, and this is, by the way, there's one segment of society that is somewhat sympathetic to your cause. Now, they would never agree with the, blowing up the Twin Towers or anything.
No.
But like it or not, whatever they say, their actions are sort of sympathetic to the cause.
Mm-hmm.
They put much more focus on this country and what it's doing wrong than what you're doing wrong. That segment is everyone is in the crowd at the Oscars and the Emmys, and you F with that segment, that's your last
thread.
Now it's game on.
And it's also just hilarious that the entertainment industry, if it is true that they actually believe that they're threatened, that they think that they're even a blip on the radar screen, is hilarious to me.
It's grandiose.
Get over yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
I'm talking to myself, by the way. I'm looking
No,
in
I
a
know.
mirror right now, and I'm talking
Get
to
over
myself.
me. All right, let's talk to Marie, who's 26. Marie? Hey, what's happening?
Oh, Marie, here we go. Let's break it down.
We catch you in a reflective mood. Can you speak, or is it a bad time?
No, I just had to change rooms.
Okay, what's up?
Okay.
All
So,
right.
about a year ago, I broke up with a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious.
Who's over?
Hang on a second, Marie. I can't
Smoking hot.
I can't let it go, waffle crapper.
Yeah.
I can't let it go quite this easily. Why did you have to change rooms like that? What were you moving away from?
Well, it was in where the TV was, and I've got a roommate, and I don't want to wake her up while I'm talking.
Okay. All right. You just had to fill out the scene.
What's happening? Are you good
Waffle
looking?
waffle grabber?
You good looking?
Yeah, I'm good looking.
Always can tell. What's that
Tall,
confident
blonde.
woman? Know it.
And broke up with this guy about a year ago.
Right.
Dated
Crapped on a few
some
waffles.
guys afterwards.
Right.
And yet, it's still hard to get him out of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And I never even liked him as a person, and I'm really ashamed. I wanted to like him as a person because he was so stinking good looking, basically.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So he fulfilled some image of what you needed, but he wasn't as a person, he wasn't what you needed.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
well, it's all right.
All right. And so you broke up with him, but any specific reason other than not being a great guy? Did he cheat on you?
No.
What do you tell us more what you mean that he wasn't the right kind of guy?
He was a good guy. He he just wasn't as smart as I needed him to be.
Mm-hmm. Right. Someone's going to have to figure out how to back the car out the driveway. The two of you are just staring at it. all evening long. So you put it neutral.
Are you in
push it
college
out.
now, or did you finish college? What are you doing now?
Me, I'm working full time.
And what was it? You need him to be more ambitious, or what is it you need from him?
We just didn't connect. It was not a good.
All right. Well, fantastic. So you broke up with him, and now what's the problem? You just didn't. Okay. First off, you
can't
need him
find
to,
somebody as good looking.
You
as
need
him.
a better guy, but then we just didn't connect. But he's not smart enough.
This is somebody who needs everything to be perfect.
Maria.
Are you still there?
Yeah. So
how old is she?
She's
26.
26. So what did this guy do? Work
old
at
for that.
work at a gym or something?
No, he had been doing construction for a while, and he worked out at the gym a lot. The problem was that actually I had dated before, but just hadn't really gotten intimate with somebody before, and with him I did.
You'd never had a sexual relationship with anybody before?
Right.
Oh well, that's why you can't get over it. You
Yeah.
need to have another. You need to get another boyfriend.
Yeah.
This is how that's supposed to work. The first guy you have sex with, it takes a long.
You need new guy to hump the stink out of you from this guy.
It takes quite, and the fact that you've remained a virgin until well into your 20s means that
What's
you
up?
really, Well,
What is up?
It's for religious reasons, and I just want to wait.
Okay. Also,
Will knew it.
I knew it because she said freaking, and it's not the
Yeah.
first. She wasn't saying because of the radio. She uses
I
that
know.
term.
I know.
You a Mormon?
We're calling from no, Arizona, tall, blonde, Jew. We're going Jew, right?
I'm not a Mormon.
But Jew, right? Jewish?
Oh no.
No.
What?
Oh. I tell you, my radar, it's been way off.
You're usually good at this, right?
I'm really good. I'm usually good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you the guy she dated, swinging a hammer, bronze god.
Definitely Jew.
Definitely Jew. I mean, he was at the gym all day. Like I said, on the construction site, probably drove a truck. Your boyfriend, this guy Jewish?
Have you ever been to Arizona?
It's not
Do
Jewish.
you know what country we border?
That's also a musical. Have you ever been to Arizona?
Yeah. All right.
I bet she could play a good Ranchero Countdown.
Was the guy Mexican?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, he was Hispanic.
Oh, okay. All right. So here's the thing. Whenever I hear a woman explain that this guy didn't have X, Y, and Z qualities, it always creeps me out a little, and it always sounds like the same chick. And it's one thing to say you guys didn't connect, but it's another thing to say I need him to be more ambitious, and he wasn't ambitious or whatever. He wasn't smart enough.
Right.
It's always the same chick, and it's always creepy, and it's always the sort of deficiencies that you have that are looking for a guy to sort of it really. Here's what it feels like, although they never say it. They say, I want an ambitious guy because I'm ambitious. I want a smart guy because I'm smart. But smart people and ambitious people never announce that.
Right.
It's really, I think there's a part of you that feels stupid and feels unambitious, feels lazy, like I'm never going to get anything, so I got to get this guy who's got a bunch of stuff. Good-looking guys are just as stupid as good-looking chicks are, maybe more so. Society doesn't talk about that too much, but find me a hot, hunky slab of meat, besides
the three of us.
present company excluded.
Got it.
And I'm sorry, Chris. Yeah, the four of us. And by the way, I like when people do that. I like when people are telling you something and they go, I hate every writer who works at Kimmel. I mean, but besides you and Eric. You can tell they realize halfway into they're about to say they hate everybody except for this one guy, except for they now have to include you with that one guy. I hate every single one of them but Eric and you. And you. And whoever it is, they're else going to tell the story to. But it's very transparent when they include that other person. All right, where was I talking about? Marie?
How creeps you out when a girl says that?
All right, we're creeped out. Here's the thing. You need
this
a new
is not
guy.
that though. This is her waiting too long to get involved this way, getting over involved with the wrong guy because she hadn't worked that stuff out of her system yet.
And she's mad at him for not having
not being who she needed him to be. Yeah,
right.
she needed him to be somebody. But that's what a 19-year-old does, and that's sort of where she is developmentally. I know. Get another guy, get a good guy, and have a relationship. That's what you need. That will get this out of your system. I promise you.
And don't break the guy down into pieces. Like, is he ambitious? Is he good looking? Just find a guy you connect with.
Yes, the capacity for connection is what you got to look for. You seem to know what that is. Go find that.
All right, we are going to take ourselves a little break. Not Jewish, really.
She doesn't know.
Let me just try something, Marie. In the Jewish religion, it's your mother who is. So if your father's not Jewish, still that's okay. But your mother was Jewish, yes?
No.
No. Okay. Well, again, I'm thinking about just ending the show early tonight. I'm all over the map, Drew. Reel me in, by the way, when you see me going the wrong direction that way in such a hurry. But, as an entertainer, as a radio show host, all I have is my instincts. And when I feel those are going south,
you got to watch out.
It might be time to get out of the game. Yeah. The other thing I like, too, is this one. I stopped having fun, so it was time to quit. I like that one. I wish I would use that when I was cleaning carpet. I'm quitting. Why not? I stopped having fun. Stop being fun. Well, it's time to hang it up when you're not really. Athletes always use that. The $9 million a year you're getting to work for 4 months. Still, even if it wasn't a great time, don't you think you could take the $9 million for the 5 months out of the year and work? No, when you're not having fun. By the way, that's how you know.
Yeah,
you know when it's time to hang it up.
Do you think they did that in like ancient Egypt? Why'd you stop building the pyramid? You know what? It's not fun for me anymore.
Stop having fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You taking mud and straw and packing it into a form of brick. Not fun? Not fun slaving in the sun? Not getting whipped all day by a guy with a metal chest plate? Not fun. All right. Well, it's time to hang it up. I wish everybody, first off, everyone would quit their job. Ironically, except for the person.
Oh, yeah.
Except for the one guy who did quit because it stopped being fun. That would be a keeper.
Yeah.
He's just playing baseball. All right, but that's when it's time to quit. All right. We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
LoveLine will be right back, so get your problems ready.
Drew, how much money do guys spend at theater, which is now on La Brea? You ever been to the Acme Theater?
No,
it's on La Brea.
Yes, I have.
I was one of the founding members of that.
In fact, UCB did some shows there, I think, once.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Will Arnett in here tonight from Arrested Development. And, when Jason and Will came in here together and separately many years ago, about a year ago. I remember thinking that, wow, it's such a good show, and the critics love it, of course. It'd be great if great things could happen to the show. I wasn't holding out too much hope because
it was good.
It didn't seem to be setting the world on fire at the time. Now, 5 Emmys later, Mazel Tov is our last caller's boyfriend would say. Mazel Tov. God bless. It couldn't happen to better guys, could it, Drew?
No.
Unless, God forbid it be me or you for a change, huh? How about that? Huh? Once? Just once? Chris?
What's up?
What's happening? 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, man, Adam, you're the coolest.
Thanks, Stoner. What's up?
And Dr. Drew, as brilliant as he is, and PhD and everything, makes him even smarter, but the best thing he ever said was waffle. The
crapper.
Waffle thing, dude. Waffle crapper. That was brilliant, man.
Yeah. I think I said
no
that.
longer
I put it all together
dick.
as waffle crapper. You said
waffle
take a crap on him. Well,
oh, I see.
I made it the final.
But I made it the hot chick.
Yes.
Right?
No. It was you came before. You set it all up.
Wow. We're going to settle this in court when the show hits and the merchandising starts coming out and the T-shirts and the coffee mugs.
Waffle crappers.
Yeah. My wife's a waffle crapper.
They might already have it in Germany. Waffle crappen.
My daughter's a waffle crapper.
We'll have the Lufthansa aircraft coming by in the waffle.
Yeah. Hey, we'll do like a cross. We'll do like some sort of cross promotion with.
Did I say Lufthansa?
Yeah, with
Luftwaffe. Did they call it the
Luftwaffe? Yeah.
Well, Lufthansa is the airline of the Luftwaffe. Yeah. All right, where were we? So yes, Drew, genius, everybody. Where were we? Got a question for Will?
You pick
Pulled prank on pals, peed into their shampoo. Is that dangerous? Tyler.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
If
buddy?
that were dangerous, Adam and his friends would have been dead long ago.
Long time ago.
They didn't even bother with the shampoo, actually.
Yeah, I did that.
You peed in somebody's shampoo?
No, a guy peed in a bottle of Coke.
Oh, nice.
Knowing that a guy was going to ask for a sip because he hated Coke.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
And waited. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy put his dork in a bottle of Snapple, thinking it was mine, and then somebody else walked in the office and picked it up and started drinking it. He ever said anything to him? Maybe I shouldn't say it on the air, but it's public record.
God.
He thought it was my Snapple. Turns out it wasn't. I'll tell you who it was off the air.
You watched him put the penis in the Snapple?
No, of course, no.
He told you.
No, yeah, I found out. I'm not going to watch him put his dork in my Snapple and then drink it.
No, I mean, I thought that's why maybe he was sort of, how sometimes you make something off limits by soiling it in some way.
Oh, well, I'll soil my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have him put his dork in my Snapple. I thought maybe he was just trying to screw with you. I don't want anything to happen to this. Put your joint in there.
Yeah.
Could you make a little semen would be nice. There's a little blood in there. Fantastic. Good, because I don't want anyone getting to this. I don't want to take a sip off it. We're going to have to wipe the rim. Yeah. No, that was, this is what happens. So, Tyler.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it happens. My friends used to do that at parties. They just go and put a little something in the shampoo at a party.
Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about the drinking of the urine, and I thought, yeah, that's cool. But if it's bad time,
all right. Look, obviously you can get it on your scalp
if you can drink it.
Yeah,
it's sterile.
It's not like sterile. Alien acid, by the way, that burns through the deck of a ship. It's just you can do it, right? What about drinking it? What about someone else's urine? Better your own?
Better your own. If you keep drinking your urine, you'll get basically uremia, which is the same thing as kidney failure. Mm-hmm. Remember these people were telling us you could drink the urine. It was so healthy and all that garbage.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard somewhere that somebody drinks a cup of urine every day, and it's good for your longevity.
Please.
Yeah.
BS, right?
Oh.
Yeah, people got a lot. There's a lot of that stuff. There's all the enema guys and the urine drinkers and the people that are
raw meat.
Get the raw food people. Yeah. And then there's the people, and I never really trust them, where they go like, I'm a vegetarian and I ate some lobster bisque, but I think it had some chicken broth in it, so I got really sick. It's like you got really sick, or you're sort of emotionally a mess. And by the way, is your body that temperamental? It's not. What is it? Like a Jag from the 50s, where
but
anything
you know what?
could.
You know what, Adam? I'm the type of person. If I drink something, I feel it.
And I'll tell you the kind of person I am. Will, I'm the kind of person that'll tell you the truth. I'll look you
I'm
down
honest.
and
I'm honest
and
person.
if you can't handle that,
and I'm nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you can't handle, I speak my mind. Okay?
I'm a good friend.
I'm a good friend, and I'm loyal, but I will speak my mind. A lot of people can't handle that.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't handle you being truthful or you being a colossal, aggressive a-hole. Which is it? By the way, if a lot of people can't handle, fill in the blank, it's you.
Yes.
It's not a lot of people. And look, it's a bunch of people who hate you. Yeah. And because I wait. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I don't have energy, and I realize because I didn't have it. I can always tell if I eat I'll get like a caffeine rush, I'll get a sugar rush, I'll get a red meat. What I'll do with red meat, so it'll pep me up for like an hour, but then I'll start dragging. Like I look at these people, it's like you don't even know. You wouldn't even know what you ate if I just forced it in. Right. You'd have no idea what you ate. If it was a candy bar or a head of lettuce, you wouldn't even know. You idiot. All right, let's good. Will hates people too. God bless him. Bad Will, they call him. We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You looking to hook up, sick of wasting time with the wrong person? One call's all you need to
Kind of pay.
Yeah. There's a lot of that at Starbucks, isn't there?
Oh, get your money out.
Yeah.
And also, you're not having a coffee. You're having a sundae. Let's be honest. It's not.
Yeah.
How's your 9 a.m. Sunday?
Right, because you just got it like an eggnog latte with like
caramel sauce,
caramel floater. Who are you kidding? Hey everyone! Well, that's the show. Will Arnett. Where's the time go when Will comes in here, Drew?
I'm sad now.
All right, but I gotta say, we don't have to stop the show. But I stopped having fun.
Oh, then we better quit.
Yeah, we gotta quit. Yeah, that's how you know when it's time to quit. Will Arnett, everyone. Arrested Development, 8:30 Sunday nights. Always a delight on Fox. We hope to see you back here real soon. Until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
America's next waffle crapper. This has been LoveLine. LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Ann Ingold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.